Next up is Aquaman 2. So back in January 2019, Aquaman 2 was confirmed to officially be in development, with intentions for James Wan, the director of Aquaman, to return. Then in February, David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick was announced as the writer, with him having been the writer of Aquaman, or the co-writer with Will Beetle, and the release date was announced for December 16th, 2022, which it has kept. So filming is expected to start in early 2021. Apparently Jason Momoa himself kind of pitched part of the story, so he hashed out the story with David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick. In July 2019, James Wan was confirmed to be returning as director, and the confirmed cast includes Jason Momoa as Aquaman, Amber Heard as Mara, unfortunately, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II as Black Manta, and Patrick Wilson as Ocean Master. Next up is Shazam! Fury of the Gods, the last scheduled movie on this list. So, in April of 2019, Shazam 2 was confirmed to be in development, with Henry Gayden, the writer of the first movie, announced as the writer. In December of 2019, the release date was announced of April 1st, 2022. Then back in April, it was pushed back to November 4th, 2022, and then since then, it's been pushed back again to June 2nd, 2023. At Fandom, the title Shazam! Fury of the Gods was announced. Production was originally supposed to start in late 2020, since then it's been pushed back to an unspecified time, presumably sometime next year. And the cast includes Zachary Levi as Captain Marvel, Asher Angel as Billy Batson, and Sinbad in an undisclosed role. Now, it's kind of rumored and suspected from the context in the mid-credit scene from the last movie that Mr. Mind will be the main villain, with Dr. Savannah returning as a secondary villain. Next we got Black Adam, who's like basically one step away from being scheduled. They just kind of haven't found a place for it yet. So it was announced to be in development in January of 2017, and Adam Sistikio was announced as the writer in October of 2017. In June of 2019, Wame Colette Serra was announced as the director of the movie. Then in November 2019, it was announced that December 22nd, 2021 was the release date. And then October of this year, it was officially taken off the release schedule. So filming for this is expected to start in spring of 2021. The cast includes Dwayne Johnson as Black Adam, Noah Centineo as Atom Smasher, Aldous Hodge as Hawkman, Quintessa Swindell as Cyclone, and an unknown actor in the role of Dr. Fate. Some plot details about this: it is an origin story for Black Adam, though most of the movie does take place in the first half of the 20th century. And Dr. Fate, Atom Smasher, Cyclone, and Hawkman are going to be part of the Justice Society of America. Next, let's talk about some sequels and spin-offs to already established franchises in the DCEU, or elsewhere. So first we got The Amazons, a spin-off of the Wonder Woman franchise, which was first announced to be in development in December of 2019. It's confirmed that Patty Jenkins, the director of the Wonder Woman movies, would be producing the movie but not directing, and that the story is by Jeff Johns, and that it will come out sometime between Wonder Woman 1984 and Wonder Woman 3. Speaking of Wonder Woman 3, Patty Jenkins is expected to return for that, and the story has kind of already been hashed out, and is apparently set in present day. Next, let's talk about The Trench, a spin-off of the Aquaman franchise. So that was announced to be in development in February of 2019, with James Wan, again kind of like Patty Jenkins, producing but not directing. It's being written by Noah Gardner and Aidan Fitzgerald. It's going to be kind of a horror movie, and was originally intended to come out between Aquaman and Aquaman 2, but now it's probably going to come out after Aquaman 2 and before, if there is going to be one, Aquaman 3. Next we got Gotham City Sirens. So this one has been in development for a little while, but it's just kind of on the back burner. So it was announced for development in December 2016, written by Geneva Robertson Dworet, and directed by David Ayer, the writer and director of Suicide Squad, but has since been put on hold in favor of Birds of Prey. I think it's just kind of a matter of time until it's announced if this will be moving forward. Next, we got Joker 2. So reports about Joker 2 being in development have been out there for a little while, and there have even been reports that they're going to be doing a Joker trilogy, but nothing has really been confirmed. It has been confirmed that there have been talks about a sequel, but nothing confirmed about actual development on a sequel. Next, we got Shazam 3. Not much to talk about here, but we do know that the basic plot of Shazam 3 is that Captain Marvel fights Black Adam. And speaking of Black Adam, there might be a Black Adam 2, though this is just kind of speculation. People have been speculating that since Black Adam is supposed to come out between Shazam and Shazam Fury of the Gods, that if that happens, maybe there's room for a Black Adam 2 between Shazam Fury of the Gods and Shazam 3. Also, it said that Dwayne Johnson wants Black Adam to fight Superman at some point. So presumably, Superman will show up in either Black Adam 2 or Shazam 3. Now let's talk about the last few movies here. These are unconnected movies, not entirely, but they're not like spin-offs of a particular franchise, but they're in development for DC. First is The New Gods, which was announced in March of 2018 to be written by Kerry Salem and directed by Ava DuVernay. Then, in May of 2019, Tom King was announced to actually be co-writing the script with Ava DuVernay, so Kerry Salem is out, but that's the most recent update we've got on that. So, next we got Batgirl, which was initially announced in March of 2017 to be written and directed by Joss Whedon, but then in February of 2018, Joss Whedon stepped down. Then, in April of 2018, Christina Hodson, who is the writer, she wrote Birds of Prey and is the writer of The Flash, was announced as the writer for this movie, and just for now it's on hold until she completes her work on The Flash, and then she'll start working more on Batgirl. Next, we got a Booster Gold and Blue Beetle movie. So this was announced to be in development with Greg Berlanti producing in September of 2015. Then in May of 2016, Zack Stentz, who you may know as the co-writer of X-Men First Class and Thor, was announced to be the writer. The script was done in March of 2018 and has been officially sold to Warner Brothers. But the thing is, for now, it is just kind of in the Warner Brothers vault, just kind of waiting for them to decide to pick it up and produce it. So we're just going to have to wait and see if that happens. Next, we got, kind of off the heels of that, a Blue Beetle movie, which was announced in November of 2018 to be in development with Gareth Dunette Alcocer writing and Zev Foreman as executive producer. Next up, we got a Plastic Man movie. So Plastic Man was first announced in December of 2018 with Amanda Idoko being announced as the writer. And just this month, Kat Vasco was announced to be rewriting the script, and something she said was that the main character will be a woman, which probably doesn't mean that Plastic Man's being regendered, but that they're just going to be doing it from the perspective of a female character instead of from Plastic Man. Next up is Static Shock, the most recent announced movie on this list. This was announced to be in development with Reginald Hudlin producing it back in August during DC Fandom, and since then in October, Michael B. Jordan joined as a co-producer on the project. Nothing has happened since then, but I mean, it's still pretty early in development, so we'll see how that pans out. Getting to the end here, we got Supergirl, which was announced in August of 2018 with Oren Uziel writing the movie, and we don't know much about this, but it has been rumored that it's repurposing ideas that were once had for Man of Steel 2, including with potentially having Brainiac as the villain. And the last movie here I got for you is Blackhawks, which was announced in April of 2018 with David Koepp writing and Steven Spielberg himself directing. We'll kind of have to see how that pans out because Spielberg is so busy, and we don't really know if it's going to be in the DCEU or not, but it's quite possible. So there you go, that's every single DC movie in development. I hope you liked the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. Don't forget to subscribe for daily videos on the franchises you love, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.